Hi, I'm Ginger, and I'm sharing from the Holy Bible, the King James Version. This is coming from Luke chapter 7, and this is Jesus speaking. I'll start at 43. Actually, 44. And he turned to the woman and said unto Simon, Seest thou this woman? I entered into thine house. Thou gavest me no water for my feet, but she hath washed my feet with tears, and wiped them with the hairs of her head. Thou gavest me no kiss, but this woman since the time I came in hath not ceased to kiss my feet. Hi, Selah. Say hi. Hi. This is Selah, my granddaughter. So here's this woman that came in repentant. She came before Jesus, repenting of her sins, sorrowful for her sins, and making a decision to worship and obey Jesus. And she's showing her love by, washing the feet of Jesus with her tears and wiping the tears with her hair. Wherefore I say unto thee, her sins, which are many, are forgiven, for she loved much. But to whom little is forgiven, the same loveth little. And he said unto her, Thy sins are forgiven. And they that sat at meat with him began to say within themselves, Who is this that forgiveth sins also? And he said to the woman, Thy faith hath saved thee. Go in peace. So this woman had faith in Jesus, and we know we are saved by grace through faith. It's not of ourselves, it's a gift of God. So it is the faith of this woman that saved her. She had faith in Jesus, true, genuine faith. And we know that the biblical grace teaches us to say no to ungodliness. So Jesus did point out that she had many sins. He didn't say, I'll just gloss over what she's done. No, he said her sins were many. And he called it sin, okay? He called it sin. He didn't say her boo-boos or her mistakes. Her sins were many. But he forgave her. Why? Because she had faith in him and she was repentant. And we need to be people who have faith in Jesus, true, genuine faith, and that we also obey Jesus. This woman was not going to go back to the lifestyle. Just like when the woman that was caught in adultery was brought before Jesus, and they wanted to, the people who found her or whatever wanted her dead, wanted her stoned, but Jesus said, go and sin no more, but I do not condemn you. He forgave her of her sin, but he said, go and sin no more. So we also need to go and sin no more. He doesn't want us to live a life of sin. He wants us to repent. He doesn't want us to be, people who claim to be true disciples, but we're filthy, we're sinful, we're still in the world. No, he wants us to be true disciples, not fake disciples. Okay, I'm going to read this to you. It's the part I highlighted in blue. For the grace of God that bringeth salvation hath appeared to all men, teaching us that denying ungodliness and worldly lusts, we should live soberly, righteously in this present world. We should live soberly and righteously in this present world. The grace that brings salvation teaches us to say no to ungodliness and worldly lusts, to live soberly and righteously in this present world. So that's the biblical grace. A lot of people, they want to say like easy believism, and that's not in the Bible. Nowhere does it say the sinner's prayer and then someone can pronounce you saved and then you just go back to your sin. No. Once we truly receive Jesus by faith and we're washed in his blood, we put faith in his blood. There's my son Gabriel. Say hi, Gabriel. Then we need to obey Jesus. Because we love him, we want to obey him. So you can come in. You can come in. I'm going to end there. Have a blessed day. God bless all who seek after God with all their heart, mind, soul, and strength.